In a quiet town nestled between rolling hills, there lived an old watchmaker named Hiroshi. He was known far and wide for his skill in restoring and repairing watches of all kinds. Despite his modest shop, Hiroshi possessed a deep wisdom that drew people to seek his advice. One day, a young man named Kenji entered Hiroshi's shop with a peculiar watch in hand. It was an old pocket watch, weathered by time and showing signs of wear, but with intricate engravings and a delicate mechanism that hinted at its age and craftsmanship. "Can you repair this watch?" Kenji asked eagerly, placing it on Hiroshi's workbench. Hiroshi picked up the watch and examined it closely. "This is quite a remarkable piece," he murmured. "Where did you find it?" Kenji explained how he had come across it in his grandfather's attic, along with tales of its mysterious origins. "But I don't understand its true value," Kenji admitted. "Some say it's just an old watch worth a few dollars, but others claim it could be worth much more." Hiroshi smiled knowingly. "Value is a curious thing," he began. "Let me tell you a story." He gestured for Kenji to sit down, and began recounting a tale passed down through generations. Once, there was a wealthy merchant who owned a collection of rare artifacts. Among them was a humble teacup, plain in appearance and seemingly of little worth. The merchant, however, treasured this teacup above all else. He knew its true value lay not in its outward appearance, but in the memories and stories it held. One day, the merchant decided to sell his collection at auction. As the bidding began, the teacup drew little attention. It was overshadowed by grand paintings and ornate jewelry. When it finally came up for bid, the auctioneer started with a modest amount. To everyone's surprise, bidding quickly escalated as collectors recognized its true worth. In the end, the teacup sold for a price that far surpassed even the most valuable items in the collection. Hiroshi paused, his gaze returning to the old watch on the workbench. Like that teacup, the true value of this watch may vary depending on where you look. In the marketplace, it may be valued for its material and functional worth, perhaps $50, as you say. In a museum, its historical and aesthetic significance could make it worth thousands. And in an antique shop, collectors might see its rarity and craftsmanship, valuing it at $500,000 or more. Kenji listened intently, absorbing Hiroshi's words. "So," he asked finally, "what is the greatest value in my life?" Hiroshi smiled warmly. "The greatest value in your life, Kenji, lies not in the price tag others place upon you, but in the richness of your experiences, the depth of your relationships, and the wisdom you gather along your journey." Just as this watch holds different values in different settings, your true worth is measured by what you hold dear within yourself and how you contribute to the world around you. Kenji nodded thoughtfully, understanding dawning upon him. He thanked Hiroshi for his wisdom and left the shop with a newfound appreciation for the treasures that truly matter in life, the intangible values that enrich the soul and endure beyond material possessions. As Kenji walked away from Hiroshi's shop, he carried with him a renewed perspective on life's values. He realized that, much like the old watch and the teacup in the story, his worth was not determined by external measures alone. Instead, it lay in his ability to cherish moments of connection with others, to cultivate wisdom through experience, and to find joy in simple pleasures. In the days that followed, Kenji found himself taking more time to appreciate the beauty of nature, to listen attentively to the stories of his loved ones, and to pursue his passions with a sense of purpose and gratitude. He understood now that the greatest value in his life was not a static measure, but a dynamic journey of self-discovery and meaningful living. Occasionally, he would glance at the repaired old watch on his desk, remembering Hiroshi's words and the valuable lesson they had imparted. It reminded him that true richness comes from within, and that the treasures of the heart are the most precious of all.